Serving in the military is tough. It takes sacrifice, it takes courage, it takes a special kind of person. We as a nation owe a debt of gratitude to our veterans. We need to take care of the people who took care of us. That's where VA benefits come in. VA benefits are there to support veterans after their service. These benefits help with things like healthcare, housing, and education. But here's the thing. VA benefits aren't just for veterans. They're also for the families who stood by them. When you served, your family served too. They endured deployments, relocations, and the uncertainties of military life. VA dependent benefits are a way to acknowledge their sacrifices and provide them with the support they deserve. These benefits can make a real difference in the lives of your loved ones. They offer financial security, access to healthcare, and educational opportunities. So, if you're a veteran, don't hesitate to explore VA dependent benefits. Your family has earned it. You've earned it. Let's make sure you're getting everything you deserve. Now that you know about VA benefits for your family, you might be wondering who exactly qualifies. Well, it's pretty straightforward. The VA considers a few key groups when it comes to dependent benefits: your spouse, your children, and in some cases even your parents. First up, we've got spouses. The VA recognizes marriages and same-sex unions. So, if you're legally married, your spouse is eligible. It doesn't matter how long you've been married. As long as it's official, they're in. Next, let's talk about the little ones, your children. The VA considers both biological and adopted children as dependents. There are a few conditions, of course. The child must be unmarried, under 18 years old, and attending school. There are some exceptions for disabled children or those over 18 still in school. Finally, we have dependent parents. This one's a bit trickier. To qualify, your parents must rely on you financially. The VA has specific income limits and criteria they use to determine eligibility. Let's talk numbers. Your VA disability rating plays a big role in how much your dependents receive. Think of it like a sliding scale. The higher your rating, the more compensation you receive, and the more your dependents are eligible for. For example, let's say you have a 50% disability rating. You'll receive a certain amount of money each month, but if you have a spouse and one child, that amount goes up. Why? Because the VA recognizes the added financial responsibility of caring for your loved ones. Now let's bump your rating up to 70%. The amount you receive increases again. And guess what? The amount your dependents receive also increases. That's because the VA understands that with a higher disability rating, you may require more support, and that support extends to your family. Section 4. Adding your family to your VA claim, a step-by-step guide. Ready to secure VA benefits for your family? Great. Here's how to add them to your claim. First, gather your documents. You'll need some paperwork handy, folks. This includes your marriage certificate, your children's birth certificates, and any relevant documents for dependent parents. Next, complete the VA Form 21-686C. This form is specifically for adding dependents to your VA disability compensation claim. Then, submit your claim. You can submit your claim online through the VA website, by mail, or in person at your local VA regional office. Finally, be patient. The VA will review your claim. This takes time, so be patient. You'll receive a notification once a decision is made. Section 5. Don't leave money on the table. Common mistakes to avoid. Listen up, because this is important. When it comes to VA benefits, there are some common mistakes veterans make that can cost them money. Let's avoid those, shall we? First, not filing for dependents. Some veterans assume their dependents are automatically included in their claim. Not true. You need to specifically add them. Second, missing deadlines. The VA has deadlines for filing claims and appeals. Don't let them slip by. Mark those calendars and set reminders. Third, assuming you don't qualify. Many veterans believe they don't meet the requirements for certain benefits. Don't assume. Talk to a veteran service officer. They can provide guidance and ensure you're not missing out on anything you deserve. Remember, these benefits are here for a reason. They're designed to support you and your family after your service. Don't hesitate to claim what you've earned.